Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Thomas, and I have not read in a while, and I'm really sorry about that. Um, right below me, come say hi, is Ian. He's hiding down below the wall. They started swimming. So I'm going to read you a book, and I read to one of your classes, I think the Monday, Wednesday, Friday group, I read Verdi, and it's by the same author, Janelle Cannon. This is Stellaluna. It has some food on it because my kids love it. So let's see, I'm just gonna stand up and read the story. Maybe I'm going to, how should I do it? Oh look, it's inscribed. Aw, this was given to me by somebody when I was gonna have Will, and Will is 20 years old right now, so that was a really, really long time ago. In a war, look, all right, so here's the front. What is that? Not a bird. The bird's back here, right? What is that? Is that a bat? It is. That's the name of this bat. In a warm and sultry forest far, far away, there once lived a mother fruit bat and her new baby. Oh, how Mother Bat loved her soft, tiny baby. I'll name you Stellaluna, she's crooned. Each night, Mother Bat would carry Stellaluna clutched to her breast as she flew out to search for food. One night, as Mother Bat followed the heavy scent of ripe fruit, an owl spied her. On silent wings, the powerful bird swooped down upon the bats. Dodging and shrieking, Mother Bat tried to escape, but the owl struck again and again, knocking Stellaluna into the air. Her baby wings were as limp and useless as wet paper. Down, down she went, faster and faster, into the forest below. The dark leafy tangle of branches caught Stellaluna as she fell. One twig was small enough for Stellaluna's tiny feet. Wrapping her wings about her, she clutched the thin branch, trembling with cold and fear. "Mother," Stellaluna squeaked, "where are you?" By daybreak, the baby bat could hold on no longer. Down, down again she dropped. Look, her one little eye is peeking out. Flump! Stellaluna landed headfirst in a soft, downy nest, startling the 3 baby birds who lived there. Stellaluna quickly clambered from the nest and hung out of sight below it. She listened to the babble of the 3 birds. "What was that?" cried Flap. "I don't know, but it's hanging by its feet," chirped Flitter. "Shh! Here comes Mama," hissed Pip. Many, many times that day, Mama Bird flew away, always returning with food for her babies. Stellaluna was terribly hungry, but not for the crawly things Mama Bird brought. Finally, though, the little bat could bear it no longer. She climbed into the nest, closed her eyes, and opened her mouth. Plop! In dropped a big green grasshopper. Stellaluna learned to be like the birds. She stayed awake all day and slept at night. Is that what bats do? They do just the opposite, right? She ate bugs even though they tasted awful. Her bat ways were quickly disappearing. Except for one thing, Stellaluna still liked to sleep hanging by her feet. Once, when Mama was away, the curious baby birds decided to try it too. When Mama Bird came home, she saw 8 tiny feet gripping the edge of the nest. "Eek!" she cried. "Get back up here this instant. You're going to fall and break your necks." Look at them hanging there. The birds clambered back into the nest, but Mama Bird stopped Stellaluna. "You are teaching my children to do bad things. I will not let you back into this nest unless you promise to obey all the rules of this house." Stellaluna promised. She ate bugs without making faces. She slept in the nest at night, and she didn't hang by her feet. Stellaluna behaved as a good bird should. Are you noticing these drawings on each page? Look, doesn't she look sad? And boy, that Mama Bird looks angry. Poor Stellaluna. All the babies grew quickly. Soon the nest became crowded. Mama Bird told them it was time to learn to fly. One by one, Pip, Flitter, Flap, and Stellaluna jumped from the nest. Their wings worked. "I'm just like them," thought Stellaluna. "I can fly too." Pip, Flitter, and Flap landed gracefully on a branch. Stellaluna tried to do the same. Uh-oh, look at her grabbing on. How embarrassing. There she is. There. It's really hard for her to stand on the branch, right? "I will fly all day," Stellaluna told herself. "Then no one will see how clumsy I am." Poor Stellaluna. Is that the way bats sit on branches? No, that's the way birds do. The next day, Pip, Flitter, Flap, and Stellaluna went flying far from home. They flew for hours, exercising their new wings. "The sun is setting," warned Flitter. "We had better get home or we will get lost in the dark," said Flap. But Stellaluna had flown far ahead and was nowhere to be seen. The three anxious birds went home without her. All alone, Stellaluna flew and flew until her wings ached and she dropped into a tree. "I promised not to hang by my feet," Stellaluna sighed. So she hung by her thumbs and soon fell asleep. She didn't hear the soft sound of wings coming near. What are those? Those are bats. "Hey!" a loud voice said. "Why are you hanging upside down?" Stellaluna's eyes opened wide. She saw a most peculiar face. "I'm not upside down, you are," Stellaluna said. "Ah, but you're a bat. Bats hang by their feet. You are hanging by your thumbs, so that makes you upside down," the creature said. "I'm a bat. I am hanging by my feet. That makes me right side up." Stellaluna was confused. "Mama Bird told me I was upside down. She said I was wrong. Wrong for a bird, maybe, but not for a bat." More bats gathered around to see the strange young bat who behaved like a bird. Stellaluna told them her story. "You ate bugs?" stuttered one. "You slept at night?" gasped another. "How very strange," they all murmured. Wait, let me look at this child." A bat pushed through the crowd. "An owl attacked you?" she asked. Sniffing Stellaluna's fur, she whispered, "You are Stellaluna. You are my baby." "You escaped the owl?" cried Stellaluna. "You survived?" "Yes," said Mother Bat as she wrapped her wings around Stellaluna. "Come with me, and I'll show you where to find the most delicious fruit. You'll never have to eat another bug as long as you live." "But it's nighttime," Stellaluna squeaked. "We can't fly in the dark, or we will crash into trees." "We're bats," said Mother Bat. "We can see in the darkness. Come with us." Stellaluna was afraid, but she let go of the tree and dropped into the deep blue sky. Stellaluna could see. She felt as though rays of light shone from her eyes. She was able to see everything in her path. Look, those are her eyes. It's like beams of sunlight. Soon the bats found a mango tree, and Stellaluna ate as much of the fruit as she could hold. I love mangoes. Do you love mangoes? Do you love mangoes, Ian? I'll never eat another bug as long as I live, cheered Stellaluna as she stuffed herself full. I must tell Pip, Flitter, and Flap. The next day, Stellaluna went to visit the birds. Come with me and meet my bat family, said Stellaluna. Okay, let's go, agreed Pip. They hang by their feet, and they fly at night, and they eat the best food in the world, Stellaluna explained to the birds on the way. As the birds flew among the bats, Flap said, I feel upside down here. So the birds hung by their feet. Wait until dark, Stellaluna said excitedly. We will fly at night. Look, there are birds in between, right? When night came, Stellaluna flew away. Pip, Flitter, and Flap leapt from the tree to follow her. I can't see a thing, yelled Pip. Neither can I, howled Flitter. Aye, cried Flap. They're going to crash, gasped Stellaluna. I must rescue them. Stellaluna swooped about, grabbing her friends in the air. She lifted them to a tree, and the birds grasped at a branch. Stellaluna hung from the limb above. Look, she's grabbing them. We're safe, said Stellaluna. Then she sighed. I wish you could see in the dark, too. We wish you could land on your feet, Flitter replied. Pip and Flap nodded. They perched in silence for a long time. How can we be so different and feel so much alike? Mused Flitter. And how can we feel so different and be so much alike? Wondered Pip. I think this is quite a mystery, Flap chirped. I agree, said Stellaluna, but we're friends, and that's a fact. Look at her. She's holding them, wrapped in her wings. And in the back are bat notes. Of the nearly 4,000 species of mammals on Earth, almost 1/4 are bats, the only mammals capable of powered flight. So the only mammals like we are, we have fur, we have babies, although duck-billed platypuses don't have babies, and we nurse our young. And so that's what mammals are, and bats are mammals, and they're the only bats that can fly. The scientific name for bats is Chiroptera, hand wing, because the skeleton that supports the wing is composed of the animal's elongated finger bones. So look, that's the wing are the fingers. Isn't that crazy? And that's the arm. The majority of bats are classified as Chiroptera, small hand wing. Nearly 800 kinds fill special niches in every climate around the world except the polar zone. So they aren't in the really, 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 really cold places. Antarctica, North Pole. The lifestyles and food preferences of Chiroptera vary widely. Many eat insects, while others catch fish, amphibians, and reptiles. Finally, there is the famous vampire, of which there are only 3 species, ranging from Mexico to Argentina. The vampire's victims are mostly domestic cattle and native mammals and birds. Yikes, can you believe it? There's a type of bat that's so big, it eats cows and birds. Yikes. The other 170 so species of bats are the fruit bats, otherwise known as Megachiroptera, or large handwing, as their name implies. These are the largest bats. Oh, so the vampires are not the largest bats. Some types boasting wingspans of 6 feet. Holy smokes! So the wingspans can be as tall as, who's 6 feet? Mr. Thomas is taller than 6 feet. Fruit bats generally have long muzzles, noses, large eyes, pointy ears, and furry bodies, which are why they are often called flying foxes. Unlike the Microchiropteras, who travel by echolocation, meaning that they can pick up vibrations, I think, fruit bats depend on their keen vision and sense of smell to navigate. So they are looking and smelling in order to find out where they're going. They live in tropical and subtropical climates that provide year-round supplies of their very favorite fruit, flowers, and nectar. Some fruit bats, as they forage for nectar, are responsible for pollination, like bees are, of many types of night-blooming trees and plants. Others eat whole fruit, seeds and all, and then distribute the seeds over the forest floor in their droppings when they poop. Regeneration of tropical forests deeply depends on the bats. So, you hear all those birds in the back? I'm going to show you something really, really quickly. Travel with me. And let's see. Look, remember this was our birdhouse? Do you see it? Oh, do you see it? It's right there. That's the birdhouse. Do you see it? Right there. See it? So, the birds are gone. They had their babies, and let's see what's left inside. They had the eggs, and the eggs hatched, and then they grew up, and it's empty in there. So, can you see? It's empty in there. But, are you ready for this? Mr. Thomas gave me a birdhouse, and all my children did, for Mother's Day. And look, somebody moved in to the birdhouse. Do you see that? Do you see in the hole the sticks? Let's see. Can you see that? It's so tall and the light is so shiny. Can you see it? Look at it up there. Sorry, the sun's in your face. There you go, see? A bird's made a nest. I think it's a red-headed finch, which maybe we can hear it. It was the really loud, not the really, really loud bird, but the kind of loud bird. Lots of love. It's great to see you. I miss you.